Good morning, my people. Good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV. Yes, my people. Now, so we got the gram to on our hot. Yes, my people, we are your number one YouTube platform. Always here to give it to you, people. Give you the latest update, the latest gist, hot gist, as it they be, as it they hot. Okay, my people, if you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. You could be among the first set of people where they get our news anytime we drop them. Okay, my people, the latest one we they get right now, amongst other news wey we just carry for here, and I say yes, my people, the zoo army, the Nigerian army, don't come again as they have hit again with heavy propaganda as BLA sent many to judgment. My people, now so you go they hot, now so you go they be. Yes, my people, the Biafra Liberation Army once again has sent many of them to judgment as the defeated Zoo Army has called with their normal regular propaganda. Have it in mind that this is what they normally do, the propaganda that they come up with, that they normally use to turn the and treat the minds of those that are listening, the naive ones that do not know the situation of things in the country. They are the ones that we blame, or the ones that when things like this happen, we look at them and they are the ones that believe when things like this happen. But of course, my people, this is what they would always do. The main thing is that in the main war, in the field itself, the Biafra Liberation Army is winning the game. The Biafra Liberation Army is taking them down as they should, and of course it is causing a whole lot of mayhem and harm for them, and that is why they have no other choice than to wake up and decide to use propaganda against the Biafra Liberation Army. And this comes because they have, or they are in charge, of course, they are in charge of the media, and they are able to use the media to coerce and turn things upside down as they normally would. And so because of this, that is why they are able to do a whole lot of harm to other people that do not understand the main reasons or the things that are actually happening. For instance, when you see when they talk come out of nowhere, and there is a, let's say there is a robbery situation that takes place in Amafuku or in Anambra, and they decide to turn it upside down and say it is the ESN members, that the ESN operatives that have decided to do this, that have decided to come out and do that came out to do the robbery. My people, how will people that are in support of the movement or the support of Biafran still go in their own states where they are accepted and where they are supposed to be protected, go to that same state and decide to be harming the people that they are expected to be protecting? Does it even make sense? This is one of the propagandas, heavy propagandas that they come up with anytime, any day. They come up with these ones and they feel that this is what they would be able to do, or this is what they are able to do to bring down the name of Biafrans, or to bring down anything that concerns Biafra. And these are the among the effects of things that happen among that time or along that particular area. Why would these things keep happening? What is the reason for making these things happen? Why do they keep doing this thing? It is because they know in the main field, or when things are happening, it is not possible. Most times it is the Biafra Liberation Army that is gunning them down, or that is taking them down at any point. And because of that, they use the media, which is their only strength, to come up and coerce other people to think that what the Biafra Liberation Army is doing, or what the ESM members is doing, or whoever at all, it's very bad. And they turn the whole nation, they try their best to turn the rest of the Igbo that do not know the real things that are happening in the situation of things, or in the situation of the country. They try to turn them around, and because of that, I would not lie, this particular situation have moved and has swayed whole lot of people that are supposed to be in support of the movement of Biafra, because of course they are naive and they don't know. But of course, I want you to understand that I believe that if these people one day decide to actually put their ears to the ground, they'll get to understand that it's not possible for the ESM members that are supposed to be even helping The ESM members are supposed to be helping their own nation or helping their own people, Ndibo, and so on and so forth, are the ones still causing mayhem in their own state, causing unrest in their own state. It is not logic. It is logically not feasible. It is not even possible. It is not what someone is supposed to think about and be like, it is possible. No. All possible, my people. It is not even supposed to be looked at. But of course, they feel that that is their way of turning it around. And to the most I know, to the most things I've come to understand, it has actually affected, and it is one of the things that have made people sway against the things of Biafra or anything that concerns Biafra movement. And at this particular point, that is what we can say. But then I believe that at some point they will get to understand that it is not true. Most of these things are not true. Most of the information they come out and throw about the Biafra Liberation Army or the Biafra group, it's not true. And that is the truth. That is also the thing they do with the PM. They come and blame the PM for every single thing that is happening in the robberies. They send the Fulanis to do things and they blame it on the ESM member. They send the Hausas or the Yorubas to do something in the Eastern, in the Biafra zone, in Anambra, in Olo, in Imo States. So many places, and they turn the blame on the Biafrans just to sway people not to support the movement. That is what they do. Come out with a flag of Biafra or say that you're a Biafra or anything at all, my people, they will cast you away, because that is what they would mostly do. They are not in support. I'll say it again, they are not in support of anything that looks like Biafra. Nothing at all. So if you are here and you feel that hey, you better learn. You better learn. We are not asking you to come out and sacrifice yourself now, because the time for sacrifice will go. The time for us, for every single person to come out and say this is what we are standing on. We are standing on business. That time will come. Surely it will come. But for now, keep yourselves where you are. The time for when everybody will be expected to come out in their quantum, in their numbers, is coming. It's coming. And so you know now, even as you are in your own states, whether you're in Imo State, Abia State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, whichever state you are in, if you make a mistake of come out and say, if you come out, in fact, to make, they will throw you into prison, because they don't want anything like that. And my people, they will not also only throw you into prison, they will blame you of a whole lot of things that have been happening in that community that you were probably not even aware of, or that did not even happen at all. And automatically they will bring out weapons for you. They will bring out weapons and keep close to you and snap you and tell the whole world that this is what you've been doing in this particular community. Carry Biafra flag and keep near you. And that is the truth. Because anything close to Biafra, they don't want to even hear it. That is why anytime they say PM BRGIE, he should come to Nigeria and do what it is, so that you catch him away, so that you look for a way to hold him down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was in Kenya. You people found all the way to pick him up from Kenya because of the fables that were there. The people he thought he trusted, or he was supposed to trust, they were supposed to be in support of everything he does, sold him out. And at this particular point, people wake up and come out and tell us he should come and fight himself. Is that how it is? When I see things like that, I'm like, these people are just being jokers. So he should come, then who will now lead? Of course, there will always be a leader. And that is why PM BRGIE Simon Ekpa is around, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unavailable for the moment, and has been unavailable for the longest of times ever since these people took him in. PM has stayed where he's expected to stay, and he has done the needful. And so he does not need to bring himself out to come and prove anything to anybody at all. None of you deserve to be nothing. None of you reach for him to prove anything to any of you. All of you are just not useful at all. And so there is no reason for that. PM should stay where he is. And this particular person this particular going on or hopeless or danger that thinks that he can wake up and talk anyhow towards PM, his days are numbered. It's not a joke. Hopeless or dangerous days are numbered. They are numbered. And his doom, his Waterloo is closer than he thinks. And so, my people, this is what it is. Let us have it in mind at every point in time. Okay, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.